other people for his behavior, which is very Sun and Leo. I've seen that happen a lot with Sun and Leos. So with Queen of Cups being the future, Adria is going to leave. She's very good, and I think this might be a cultural thing. I live in Miami, where there is a big Latino population. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Holly, so grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I'm really excited to be doing this. Before we do, please make sure that you're subscribed. Subscriber count helps me a lot. It says that 60% of you watch my videos and you aren't subscribed, so please, if you want to request a video, make sure that you have the subscriber button or the butterfly button, otherwise I will not consider it. So let's get into it. I'm using firstly Pixel Soleil Tarot. I love this tarot deck. I got it on Etsy. Please bear with me, I've been up very early today. I've had a lot going on, and also the JFK files were released today, so I've been analyzing those. And so I'm going to do my best. Let's get into this reading. I'm doing Jason Momoa and Adria Arjona, and this was suggested by a subscriber. Actually, the subscriber, it was alive. I can't remember who it was, so I apologize. But the subscriber was telling me that she is a famous singer. I forgot his first name, but he's from Guatemala, and she said who. And it's funny because my boss was showing me a picture about him the other day. But anyways, it's just such a weird, small world. So I pulled up past, present, and future. And first I want to read the charts. So Jason is a Sun in Leo. Moon is Scorpio, which is very interesting. His Venus is in Leo, and his North Node is in Virgo. Adria's Sun is in Taurus. Moon is in Aquarius. Venus is in Aries, and North Node is in Capricorn. So very interesting. With the Venus signs both being in a fire sign, his in Leo, hers in Aries, I see a lot of fire and a lot of passion. I don't necessarily see it ending well, but let's see. So with the past being judgment, I see here, and I predicted her in the picture a long time ago. Go back and watch my videos. I've been accurate a lot about him and his divorce with Lisa Bonet. I actually just recently did a Lisa Bonet future love reading, so go back and check that out too. So with the judgment, I see here that she came in the picture towards the end. I think about 3 months towards the end of the relationship, and because she did, there was a lot of judgment, and people were questioning his true intentions of being with Lisa Bonet, his true intentions of his future with her. And I must say that I really applaud both of them for not saying anything bad in the press. That's something I love about Lisa Bonet. I just in general find Scorpio woman so inspiring. I don't know what just dropped. Sometimes I take a shower, I have so many piercings, right? Sometimes I take a shower and I hear a ball click and I'm like, oh my gosh, which piercing is that? Just a little information, sorry. So I see him really being a very passionate person. Oh, I was saying before the ball fell that Scorpio women are so inspiring to me. So inspiring. They're so, most that I've met that I know are just, they ooze sensuality, they ooze knowledge, intelligence, and I feel like the most underrated sign is Scorpio and Gemini, those two. And I applaud how she's handled it in the press. I think he has once taken the low blow. I see him having some resentment towards Lisa Bonet because she is so calm, and his Leo self, the shadow side of Leo is conflict and drama. He's wanted to bring out the drama in her. There's people like that, and she has kept quiet. She's taken the high road. She has really used this as a self-discovery mechanism, which I found about a lot of Scorpios. They are phenomenal in that way. They can really transform if they're working in their light. The men are different. But the women, really, most of them that I know and that I see in the public, they transform negativity into positivity, and they always see a silver lining, you know. And that's something I admire about her, is that he's wanted to go low and she was like, I don't want to go there. And I believe, I could see energetically, he wanted to make her jealous. And I have dated, the last man that I dated seriously was a Leo. And I don't want to talk badly about Leos because they do have the wonderful side, but they have a very dark side that they hide behind smiling. And that's what I appreciate about the juxtaposition of Leo and Scorpio, is that Scorpios are upfront about their dark side, and they say, I can be vengeful, I can be resentful, I can be like this. But Leos hide that, and then the hidden emotions are very dark. And because the hidden emotions are dark, they can come across fake. And I see that very strong with Jason, is that he has a lot of darkness. And I don't say this badly, I just say because I can see it very strongly. And the whole point of this channel is to grow and learn. But I see in him, especially with his moon in Scorpio, is that I see him trying to make exes jealous. Like, I had a Leo like that who tried to make me jealous and stuff like that. But they see negative emotions, especially with the moon in Scorpio. The guy I dated was a moon in Scorpio too. They can use the negative emotions. They see negative emotions as passion, and it can be very toxic for relationships. So I see people questioning, okay, why are they together? And he was kind of using her to get a rise out of Lisa, and it didn't work. So with the present, with Adria and Jason, I see Knight of Wands, which indicates to me that there's not really that much foundation. Especially when Leo and Taurus get together, Sun and Leo, Sun and Taurus get together, it can often be based on materialistic, what's the word I'm looking for? On materialism and things that are very surface. It lacks depth. I think in general, Jason Momoa lacks depth, and I don't say that in a mean way. I'm just calling it like it is. You know, my channel is called No Light Tarot because I don't believe in reading, especially when it comes to tarot, about BSing people. I believe in just being real. But with Knights of Wands, I get the energy that there's nothing really substantial. They make out a lot, they get drunk. I see that very strong. They get drunk at clubs and or at a pub and will just make out, and there's a lot of passion but very little depth. And I see a lot of partying too. There's like a lot of partying and fun, and he, out of being in a relationship with Lisa, I think he feels as though, okay, fine, now I have my freedom. I wouldn't be surprised if Jason suffers from narcissistic personality disorder. I'm not saying he does, I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised, because I'm energetically picking that up, you know, or some kind of personality disorder. I'm picking that up where he felt like Lisa was bringing him down. In the beginning, he was drawn to her depth, to her groundedness, to her nurturing, but he kind of like drained that energy from her. And when he left, he blamed her, but I think majority of the issues stemmed from Jason. And I see a pattern in his behavior energetically, that's what I pick up on from past relationships, that he will blame other people for his behavior, which is very Sun and Leo. I've seen that happen a lot with Sun and Leos. So with Queen of Cups being the future, Adria is going to leave. She's very good, and I think this might be a culture thing. I live in Miami where there is a big Latino population. Culturally, I feel like it's more inclined in the Latino way, so to speak. And something that they're very good at, their culture in general is very fun. Latino culture is very fun, similar to African culture. It's very fun. So they're good at working hard and playing hard. which I don't think he has a good balance in. I think he might have some kind of dependency on substances when he's feeling low, especially drinking. And I think when he does that, things fly off the handle, which has him being with Lisa has helped his career because she kept him at bay. She was kind of like a mother to him. But being with a wild child like Adria, let me not say wild child, she's just, it's different, it's a different culture. She's Puerto Rican, but her mother's Mexican, I believe, and her father is from Guatemala. So having such a strong passion, coming from such a strong passionate culture, she feels she's good at balancing working hard, play hard, especially Mexican culture. I love Mexican culture so much. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Something that they're very good at is having fun, but also working hard. They're very hard workers, and because of that, she's going to see this man is not for me, and she's going to leave quickly so much that he's going to blame her. So he has this victimhood around his relationships that stems from his mother. And I did do a reading a long time ago, I think like 3 years ago, where I said that he suffers deeply from victimhood from his mother's side. I think he has a lot of maternal issues. So 6 of Swords and Temperance. So that's going to sober him up. Lisa Bonet is going to be around. He's going to try to go back to her, but she's going to say no. So I'd say by 2026, which is next year, I cannot believe 2026 is next year. The Justice, 2 of Cups, and Ace of Swords. He's going to try to go back to her and say that he thinks the divorce is a mistake, and just not be with himself. And I see that a lot with fire signs, particularly Leos. They have difficulty being still because there's a lot of fire, and they have many great qualities. Leos have many great qualities. I have some Leos in my family that I love. Some Leos in my family that I do not have so much love for. But something that they're very good at is making things happen. It's the follow through, and it's the emotional connection, and it's the groundedness, it's the depth. A lot of them lack depth. They can be very shallow. I often equate the shadow side to Glinda from Wicked, where they're very like, oh my gosh, look at me, oh, I'm so cool, I'm so popular. And then when it comes to them being around for people, they'll have a group of friends, but when the friends need them, they're not anywhere to be found, that kind of thing. Not all, but the unevolved, shallow Leo, because I have met some wonderful Leos, like I said, that are great. My aunt is one of them. My grandfather was another one of them. But there is a shadow side to Leos where they can be very shallow and lack depth and lack the internal introspection to grow as a person. And I see that happening with Jason Momoa a lot. But I still wish him well. I don't know him personally. I just energetically pick up things. I just hope for him and his children that he takes the steps to grow as a person and mature, because it's almost like he's stuck at an age. He's stuck at an age where he wants to be cool, he wants to fit in, which is very Leo. Leos are very much like that, where they want to fit in and be the cool one and, play this character. But life is happening, and 10 years from now, what will you have to show for yourself? So that's what I have, you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.